Welcome back. I'm going to do kind of a drugstore tutorial, and I'm going in with my Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Primer. And I'm just patting this in. This will give me a nice smooth base, and it will keep my skin hydrated because, as I've said many times, I have dry skin. Next, I'm going to go into my e.l.f. Cream Contour Kit. This is a really beautiful contour kit, and I've been using it so much. And I'm going to take a sponge from the dollar store, anywhere, Walgreens, and I'm going to take that highlight shade, and I'm just going to highlight the areas that need highlighting. It needs light to shine in that area. So I'm just doing this under my eyes, and on my cupid's bow, on my brow bone, on my chin, and down my nose, just anywhere that the light would naturally shine on it. And then I'm going to take my dampened beauty blender and I'm going to blend out all of that highlight so that it is looking fresh. We want everything to blend out seamlessly. Next, I'm going to take the sponge, and what I do is I use both sides, and I'm going to go into two shades, mixing them together, and I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones. We want it to look like there's an illusion of a deeper cheekbone than what there really is right now. I don't do this very often, but as you can see, I am contouring my jawbone, and that will give more of a contoured look, like a sharper jawbone. And then I'm also going to contour up on my forehead. This will kind of give an illusion of not having such a high forehead. So I'm just adding more contour, and then I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend these lines out. You don't want such a strong line when, well, I'm going for more of a natural look, so I don't want the contour to be so harsh. So I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender, and once again, my beauty blender is dampened, so it will blend everything out very seamlessly. And yeah, I'm weird. I know I've said that I don't like highlighter, but I've really been enjoying this What's Up highlighter from Benefit. I'm just putting that on my sponge and applying it to the high points of my cheekbone. This is a kind of cream champagne color, more of cream color, but it has a sheen to it. It's not like sparkly. So now I'm taking my concealer, my Maybelline concealer that I've been using forever, and I grabbed a It Cosmetics brush, the flat foundation brush, and I'm just applying that wherever the highlighter didn't really cover. Highlighter is great, but it just doesn't really give you much of coverage, covering up the spots and dark circles that you may have. Next, I'm going into my Physicians Formula BB Cream in Light, and I'm taking my beauty blender and just stippling that all over my face. This has, I think, light to light medium coverage. It's something I like to wear when I don't want to wear a ton of makeup and I want a natural look. This particular BB cream has an SPF of 30, so yeah, I'm just putting that all over my face, anywhere that needs coverage. Next, I'm going into my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is in 001 Transparent, and once again, I'm just using my little sponge. For some reason, this really helps me gauge how much powder to put on my face, and it helps my makeup look less cakey than usual. So I'm just dabbing that all over my face and making sure that everything is set. I even brought down the powder down my face, down my neck. That just helps everything be seamless. Then I'm going into my e.l.f. blush palette. Difficult to get into. This is a beautiful set. I love the colors. I'm using my e.l.f. blush brush, and I'm taking that darker color, pink color, and I'm tapping off the excess because it is very pigmented, and then I'm just gently swiping the color onto my cheeks. It gives a nice flush without looking like I'm wearing too much blush. At least I thought so. Sometimes I think I'm going to go back to my videos in a couple years, or maybe less than a couple years, and think how terrible I did, because I'm just starting out. So this could be really interesting. So next I'm going into my Elizabeth Mott Queen of the Brow Gel. This is in medium dark to dark. And I'm just pulling that through my brow hairs. It makes me look like my brow hairs are full and defined, and I don't know, I just really like it. And then I actually grabbed a spoolie and ran it through my hairs. I think I put too much product in my brows that day, and so it looked a little bit clumpy, so I just pulled that through my brows just to make it look a little bit more natural. So I'm grabbing my concealer again and actually using it as a base for my eyeshadow. This has really been great as far as using it for an eyeshadow base. It has helped my shadows to last much longer than normal, so I really like it. I don't use it on an everyday basis. It's really thick and sticky. Now I'm going into my e.l.f. clay palette. I'm being silly again. And then that's my Smashbox double exposure palette brush. It came with a palette. And I'm dipping it into that pink shimmery shade and just putting that all over my lids and slightly putting it into the crease, just blending it out into the crease. When I was watching the footage back, I just noticed that this is not very pigmented. I had to build up the color a lot. So I took that gold shade and I'm putting that in the center of my lid, and off camera I had actually wet the color down so that it would be more pigmented. Then I'm taking that brown matte shade and I'm putting that in the outer corners, outer V, and blending it into my crease as well. It's a really nice matte color, more of a taupe than a yellow or red color. So next I'm just taking the e.l.f. blending brush and putting that very dark purple with gold specks into the outer V area, very edge. And I'm taking the blending brush, it's actually a crease brush, the e.l.f. crease brush, and I'm blending that into my crease. I'm going to take my e.l.f. brush, the slanted brush, and I'm going to go into that brown shade again and line my eyes, because the little diagram for this particular set said that the brown shade is actually to line your eyes, and I wet my brush down because it's just really not that pigmented of a color. You're going to see in a few moments that after I line my eyes, you can't tell very much that I lined my eyes, so even wet, this color is not very pigmented. And as a whole, this particular palette was just not very pigmented. It was kind of disappointing. Next, I'm taking my small precision brush and grabbing the highlighter shade and highlighting my brow bone. It is a nice sheen. Once again, it's not shimmery or glittery, so it's perfect for highlighting the brow bone. And then I'm going to take that same shade and I'm going to highlight my inner corner, both inner corners. I don't know why I made this face. I don't know. Did I smell the mascara? I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I'm taking the e.l.f. volumizing mascara and I'm just coating my lashes with this. And then I'm lining my lips with the NYX lip liner in 843 Citrine. It's a really pretty pinky shade. Gorgeous. And then I'm taking my Urban Decay Sheer Liar and my Real Techniques lip liner, little brush, and I'm just putting that all over my lips. It makes the lip liner a little bit more neutral. Lastly, I'm taking the e.l.f. Cosmetics Moisturizing Lipstick in Southern Belle. I cannot find it on the website right now. I don't know what happened to it, if they just swap out color names or what. But this is a really nice pink shade. I decided to go back into the purpley shade and shade my outer V area a little bit more. And there you have it. This is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe if you would like to see videos on the regular. And I will talk to you later. Bye!